So this hedge,
Yeah.
ran all the way across here
Yes.
and up to the wall. Yes.
Yeah.
And I saw this off when I came here.
Yes.
And this one,
Yes. You did.
along with this
There's
one.
one more.
Yeah. So it was dominating the whole of this whole
Yeah.
hedge here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's only been here since March, and if you honestly believe that this has been grown since March, I very much doubt it. But the thing is, there is a pipe that runs across here.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it is. See, the toilet could be leaking this way. There's something with the toilet, yeah?
Yeah.
The only way I can narrow this down is in 2021, Saffron were called out for a damp and mould inspection on the property.
Yeah.
Do you not think that these roots, if there is a pipe here, depending on what it's made of, that these could buckle into that?
Oh yeah, they could.
And so could these ones.
Yeah.
Especially if the one over the other side is connected to this one here.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't make the sense for the smell that is accompanying this. So that might not be the ultimate problem, but it could be, because if that pipe is then fractured, the gases from the drain will be back venting underneath the house because of how close to the house it is. This can go into the water, and the smell could be attributed to the sewer drain because there's no water in the pipe, or at the very least the integrity of the pipe is fractured, so therefore the gases are pushing back up the drainage, and that is what is being smelled inside the house. That's what makes sense to me. Because, you know, it's going to be all about responsibility. It's probably because of the gut. Oh, it was because you took this off and had some water butts. And, no, it's bollocks. This blame game is the bit that pisses me off. So I'm trying to cover all bases here. I really reckon those roots being the culprit.
Yeah, that will have
Oh,
quite...
I mean, this one was thick.
Yeah, that will have quite big roots, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tall. And the other one over there.
Yeah, it was as tall as this.
Yeah.
Same as this one.
And you cut it, it was tall. It
was.
It
was more like this, but...
Yeah, it was like that, really tall.
But I'm not allowed to cut this because the boundary line, I think, I've not been told it because Saffron didn't tell me where. They just sent me blueprints, but again, what have I got to measure it on? Sure, I can measure it here. How do I measure the rest? I've got nothing to measure it on, so the surveyor coming out will be able to probably tell me that. But that post over there is the only thing I've got to... And people come and go as they please.
Yeah, yeah, that is the post, yeah. Yeah. So that's why
So that's my one boundary line, yeah? So I cut it back to that. But I'm not allowed to touch the height, so... I've got no fence, so technically, in this whole property, I don't have a fence whatsoever. None at all. And by all accounts, according to the neighbour, they come and took it down.
Yeah.
And then just left it. Yeah. So I assumed this hedge belonged to me, and this was the boundary line. Turns out, there's no fence.
No.
And people push through there's a massive gap through the hedge over there and up the garden, and I don't think it's the individuals that own the field, but I think people are pushing through over here, where I see where all the debris have all trampled down, and I think they push through this way. And again, I got to secure my stuff here. If not, we've got people coming in the garden. Very weird. I think it might be a mixture of that. But if it is, this problem's been running away for it to reach up to over here. And for there to be this much water underneath the house. If you look from this angle, stay here.
Yeah, I'm staying here. Where do I look?
Do you see that there's one over there?
Yeah, I see the other gutter.
And this one?
Yeah, I see the...
Now, if they're joined, or perhaps it runs this way.
Yeah,
it comes this way.
It runs this way. I can see it from where I stand because that one is higher. If you come here, you will see it.
Yeah, no, but what I mean is to the pipe.
Oh, to the pipe, yeah.
And then what have these roots...
Yeah.
What have these roots done in the essence of that for the water to be running this way? And the whole house has shifted from that. And I think this is probably it. I think this is the eureka moment that I've got. There we are. I think I just figured it out. I think it's this. This is why I suspected this in the beginning. I think it's got something to do with this. But I tackled it by putting the black butts there, like I said.
Yeah.
That's what leads me to suspect that the neighbouring house is connected to the same one. Which makes sense. They save money this way, don't they? You don't have to use double pipe.
Yeah.
And therefore, I sorted out mine. I could sort that out all I want, couldn't I? It's not going to change anything, is it?
No.
Clearly it hasn't, so
No.
that's what leads me to assume that it's connected both sides.
Yeah.
It really stinks. There's a stench. And then coming to this bit here, I don't even know what this is here for, to be honest. This would then make sense for this. But for a problem to have caused this much damage, this much water, I think that's a reflection of Saffron, isn't it, really? They just didn't, we'll just come and stick a pot plant on it. We'll just come and stick some anti-mold and damp paint. And I just wonder if this is going to be a very expensive lesson for them to maintain your properties and make sure. And you could say, well, it was the person that put the hedge in. Yeah, but did they not leave? You could have took it out. And this, I think it's those roots have exposed that, and I think that smell is coming from in here. If you go that side and face this way, you'll see something. I don't know. I'm zoom in. Toilet.
Yeah.
Sink.
Yeah.
No idea. Do you,
Yeah. Yeah, I see all
oh
three of
man,
them.
that stinks. So the air would flow back up this one, right?
Yeah.
It can't go up this one, nor this one. Fuck me, that stinks. That is the smell I smell.
Yeah, it does stink.
And it's a mixture of that smell with rainwater, bog water,
Yeah.
boggy.
Yeah, it is
Shit
that
water.
boggy toilety
So
smell.
if this one is the soakaway, if you want to call it that, I don't know
Yeah.
what else to call this. The one for the gutter. If the neighbouring house is connected to this one, then there's your answer. That's why the smell is going up. I've got a few loose bricks this side, actually, to be fair. There you are. There we go. That's what I think it is. I think this one is for the gutters. That's why I suspected the gutter, right? I think I figured it. And then if it is, this problem has been going along for a very long time, and the voids team missed all that smell.
Yeah.
And then the mould and damp inspection. What did you do? How did you conduct a damp and mould? Because I found this pretty easy. I think it's this. I think it's the roots that have reached through there, and I think they have done since 2021. This has been going on since, oh my days. How much water is underneath this house?
Who knows? A lot.
How much damage has that done? There you are.
Yeah.
There you are. I think I figured it out. Man, it's been staring me in the face the whole time. It's a mixture of that smell, toilet smell. That's why I keep saying it's a toilet that's leaking. No, I think it's no. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna lay all my money on this. These roots. It's these roots. They've ruptured something. If this is true that runs to that over there somewhere, then it runs along this course here. This looks like erosion to me. And for it to reach over here, oh come on. You couldn't go into a house, and you mean to tell me that when this house was empty for a year, Saffron, that you didn't see any mould from that? None at all. You saw none of mould on the other side of this wall. But yeah, this is now where your lies start to catch you out, I think.
And the damp, and there is that
No
paint.
damp in that room?
Yeah.
Do you know that's my daughter's bedroom, that is? Do you know that? Do you know how pissed off that makes me? How you just don't give a shit about children. And you just lie and lie and lie, and cover and cover and cover. Oh, I don't think you should be allowed to get away with this type of shite. And then when you see the mould on the wall, what do? Nothing. You don't call a surveyor out back then. No, that's right. A charity registered decide to go, it's all right, we're going to put children in here. Well, you're going to put vulnerable family in this house. That's what we're going to do. Because you do not care. All you think about is your frickin' money. And I don't think that's representative as the one at the top, to be honest. But you are overseeing your staff members.
Yeah.
What do you think to this? This is, I think this is it. This is where I can smell the sewer. My daughter's been in that bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna say some very bad stuff, so I don't want to. That really has irritated me. And I wonder, is this men that did this, was it? Shirking responsibility, really, ain't it? Here's where the answer is.
Yeah.
So you can sit there and try and blame this on me all you want. It's this hedge. I cut it.
Yeah.
I cut it to make way for my toilet system, which is in another video, and the documents are now public on Facebook, where I did that in April of last year, I think. I believe so.
This.
No, yeah, but I did it before.
Yeah, you did
Before
it.
I moved here.
Yeah.
That's what these were for. That's what this is for. And I was going to set up a toilet system where I wasn't flushing bog water down there. Normal tap water down there. I was going to be doing it with this. No, I think I found the answer. I think it's this. There you are. It's been staring me in the face the whole time and I didn't see it. No. Saffron, you have lied. It's a charity.
Charity.
A charity. There we are. So I wonder how much damage that's done there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why it smells like bog water. That's why it smells like shit and piss, right? I can smell it in my daughter's bedroom the most. There you are. That's made it to the front of the house where the front room is. It's made it to the front bedroom.
Yeah.
There you go. And it's also made it to under the kitchen as well. Black mould. There it is. Just put your extractor fan on, that'll do it, won't it?
Not really. Right.
Oh, I think it's got something to do with this. And I think that's connected to the drain, and therefore it's then letting the air flow up there, which is then flowing into the house. So there must be cracks in all of that as well. There you are. So I think I'll lead the surveyor to this one, because I think this is the problem. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I disconnected it. Remember, I put it into this.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to bet that that one's connected to it too. This one over there.
Yeah.
That's two people that have been living in this. Where you could have saved them if you'd have reported it correctly when you saw the mould in this bedroom. And you know you did, because I know you did. Because that's why you've painted it with the damp paint. Anti-mould and damp paint. That's the job done. See, it should be illegal, that. That should be illegal.
Yeah.
Until a surveyor has been out to see something. There you are, and then there's a hole there as well, which whoever put that in there. However long that's been in there for. See it?
And that is for.
I don't know, don't even know what it is.
Me neither.
I don't know what this is. I don't get it. There's something else here, look. With the same lines that come off of it, if you see that. This one's got a piece of metal in it, like a metal. So whoever took this out or put it in, or is it an old water pipe? I don't know. There's a funky smell coming out of that.
Yeah, it's warm, isn't it?
I don't know if you'll be able to see it without a torch in there. It's only when you get the light on it at a certain angle. It could be an old water pipe, but why would it go down so deep?
I don't know.
And why so close to a... I just can't work it out. If the toilet one runs this way, then what does that connect to? If not a soakaway. And then if not, what is that other pipe for?
Oh.
I can't figure it out. The only way I'm going to know is if it absolutely pours it down with rain, and I lift that cover up and I see water running in it, or out of it. I don't know whether to tip a jug of water down there and just watch this and see if you can watch it if it flows that way. But there again, if it's all cracked, I don't know if these roots have done something. What is that other pipe? Doesn't make any sense. I can't work it out. 3. All the rest of the drains are connected to that one on the side. The other one is connected to the toilet, and the one slightly higher, it's got to be soakaway. Not soakaway, you know, the gutter pipe.
Gutter pipe.
And then what about the one out the front then? Oh, what's its integrity? It's definitely not working properly, that one either, because you see there's a broken tiles above the roof there.
Yeah.
But it's also where the gutter is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's starting to hit home a little bit. I think that pipe, that roof's, whatever that is. I'm glad I left the stumps in now, because if not, I would never be able to prove myself, my innocence. Do you get what I mean? And they say, oh, you don't need to prove yourself. The truth stands for itself. Not with corporations. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It's always, they always find a way to blame someone for it.
Yeah.
I think it's that. Oh, that much residue to build up on the wall as well.
Yeah.
That's why it smells like toilet. Again, and then could it be the water meter? Because that's constantly
That's
spinning.
leaking somewhere too, yeah. All the time, yeah.
Oh, I just can't figure out where that's going. The only thing I can think of is the tank in the loft is still trickling down the pipe, but why is it not leaking out of the hose pipe?
Yeah.
So then it's leaking somewhere else.
Because it's too high or something, the pipe, and it doesn't go up, does it?
It goes out through the roof tile.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's call that one a day.